here at Earthlight, and we are celebrating 50 years of, oh my God, I said Earthlight.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Living Earth Crafts. Living Earth Crafts. Okay. Hi everyone, Annalise here from the social media team. I am here with Erica Coble, our Vice President of Sales here at Living Earth Crafts, and we are celebrating 50 years of Living Earth Crafts by interviewing Erica and getting to know more about her and her experience here at Living Earth Crafts. So, our first question is, how long have you worked at Living Earth Crafts?
This is my 25th year at our company, so it's more than half my life. Yeah, excited to be celebrating 50 years this year.
And can you tell us about how you came across this opportunity and what was it like in the beginning?
Yes, so I had just moved to California from Colorado. Back in those days, you didn't have to have another job before you relocated to a new state. So I was driving around looking for jobs, driving around. There was no internet yet. And I had just come from interviewing at another furniture manufacturer. And I drove by Earthlight, our 3 buildings ago, and saw the cool logo on the side of the building. And I thought, oh, I wonder what Earthlight is. You know, maybe I'll check it out. So I just pulled on up to the parking lot and walked in, and there was a 10 or 15 desks out, and I just said, what do you guys do here? And they were like, oh, we manufacture massage tables. And I thought, ooh, I love massage. I had a great massage therapist in Denver. So I just asked if they were hiring, and actually they were. They weren't doing any interviews right away because our founder at that time was in Hawaii attending the Ironman. So they just took my information and said, you know, call back. And I was tenacious. I called Earthlight time and time again, waiting for Tomas to come back from Hawaii. I got the other job at the other furniture place, but luckily didn't take it, and interviewed with Tomas and John probably with 3 weeks after I found the company, and here I am.
Wow. It's like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
That's
good
awesome.
Logo. You can appreciate that. Yes.
I love that. So what are some memorable stories you have working here?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. Have a cocktail with me sometime, and the really good ones will come out. But back in the early days, it was prior to Earthlight owning Living Earth Crafts, and we were mainly selling portable tables. And I remember our shipping manager running into the sales department saying, hey, all hands on deck, we have a really big order of 15 tables, and we need the sales team to help load the truck. And now, many years later, we have a large shipping department and container loads that ship out, which hold, you know, through 336 portable tables. They don't ask for our help anymore. But that was one early story. There's so many, Annalise, from llamas with peace beads coming into the parking lot, eating up our flowers, to movie stars calling, to overnight tables for photo shoots and movies and sports teams. And they go on, and like I say, have a cocktail with me sometime, and I have a plethora of stories to tell.
Maybe for a part 2.
Yes.
Okay, so next question is, what do you love most about your job here?
There's so many things that I love about our company and what we do for our industry and the world in general. So within our company, we've all worked together. There's many people that have tenure here who have been here for years and years. It really is like a family, as you know. Seeing people's families grow up and seeing people change roles in their careers and further their careers, it really warms my heart to see people be promoted through to different positions. So I love our company and the people that we work with. What was the question again? It
was, what do you love most about your job?
So, I love the people that we work with. Our industry is a really tight-knit industry in the spa community. And again, they're seeing people move from different spas, seeing them really blossom with their, seeing people blossom with their best traits and what are their strengths, and what they can do and what they can bring to different spas and different organizations. And then really we're a company about wellness and
Mhm.
about delivering wellness to the world and hearing the stories. I'm not as in touch with the end users as I used to be when I first started at our company, but just hearing the stories of what healing takes place on tables and how our product makes a difference in people's lives is what I really love about my job. So just serving people, whether it's people here in our facility, consultants, distributors, designers, and then all the way to the end user.
Love that. Love that. Thank you for sharing that. And now we are going to move to the relaxation room.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, so here we are in our relaxation room. Do you remember when that photo was taken?
That is the Pro Salon Cuvée, and actually it's a Nuage Cuvée. I can tell because I have special powers to identify that chair, that table. That's at Omni La Costa, and that was years ago. I think, oh my gosh, more than 15 years ago. And that location has recently finished updating all of their tables to our Century City model. So we're grateful for Omni.
Well, I didn't even know it was photographed there.
Yes,
so
right up the street.
We learned something. The next question is, where do you see the company in 5 years?
I think that we've proven to be a company who is open to exploring different market segments. So, Earthlight started with portable tables to the massage therapist, and we started selling them through distributors. We started selling to franchises and sports teams, and every modality that you can think of in the spa world, from lashes and waxing to treatments and pedicure. I think I see us just continuing in different market segments, expanding our worldwide reach to countries that are also growing and becoming more relevant within the resort spa world, and just continuing to innovate products to fill needs of customers. Needs are ever changing, modalities are ever changing, and I think keeping up with the demand and hopefully putting out some products that open the eyes of the consumer and the operators into some new technologies or new modalities and treatments that maybe once were popular and are kind of coming back. I've seen our company sometimes be a little ahead of its time, if you will, in design or things that we tried to incorporate into tables that now 15 or 20 years later are more relevant than they were when we first tried something. So I see us continuing to fill voids and fill gaps, and while we're continuing to grow our business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What are some popular trends you see currently?
So right now, I'm hearing a ton of social spa and social spa spaces, along with touchless therapies, which we've all been hearing during COVID and after, as we've recovered, but really bringing spa outside of spa. So in hotels and that do not have spas, or maybe some dead space in a resort spa that does indeed have a spa, just bringing that spa out into more of a social space, a space where people can interact together. And Annalise, you and I could sit on a couple of loungers together and have a glass of wine and dip our feet into a pedicure tub. And I think also just for taking the spa to a more visible space. So the business traveler who may not make it into the spa would love to, doesn't really know a spa, but maybe sees something like a lounger where you keep your clothes on and you feel a little bit comfortable. You can still do a little work here, maybe on your laptop, and then, oh, what's this? Mind sync, and just have a spa experience and just get that awareness out there. So that's definitely a trend that I'm hearing more and more about. Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
So you are you're so insightful, and and if anyone who's ever met you, worked with you, you're very like inspiring. So what advice have you been given that has made an influence on your career?
From Tomas, very early on in my career, he always told me to just be authentic and true to myself and true to our company. And that when an employee's needs and wants and desires don't align with the company's, that's when sometimes people move on. And we've always been, it's sad to see people go, but also we have always been a company that encourages people to follow their dreams and further their careers. And we've never wanted to hold anyone back, even though it has been hard to see some people go over time too. So I really took that to heart in being authentic to who I am and to what I can provide for our customers. So I try to continue that in my career. That was a really big one. And then what my grandpa used to say was, mean what you say and say what you do. So say what you mean and mean what you do, and just kind of follow through, right? If you say you're going to do something, like, do that thing. And I've learned to, ask people we're a busy company. So if I feel a sense of urgency when I'm talking to you, Annalise, it's like, when do you need that, right? And just figuring out how you can kind of juggle and buy some time, because we can't be all things to all people all the time. So identifying what people need and when they need it, and trying to fulfill those promises. And we're not always perfect and 100% on, but I think just keeping that close and knowing that we're here and we need to do what we say we're going to do. And then, sorry, I have lots of these. So the last one, I guess another important one would be, what can we do to make people's lives easier? And just if I'm working with somebody, just kind of anticipating what that next question might be, just trying to assist the best I can, the fastest I can, for taking the doubt and hesitation out of what people want from you. So if you can just like anticipate what's coming next and maybe help them, then they feel, when people say like, I'm so sorry, I just have one more question. It's like, don't be sorry. Like, that's my job. That's what I'm here for. So trying to help that process be smooth and have people feel comfortable with the way they work with us.
Love that. I love that. That was great. And last but not last.
Okay, good. Last but not last.
What does LEC mean to you?
Oh man. LEC means so much to me emotionally. Working here for 25 years, half my life, more than half my life. I'm not 50, so more than half my life. I'm close. It means so much to me. Like, I really meant it when I explained that we're a family and we all really care about each other and how we work here, and we've worked together for so long, and you do form lifetime relationships with people. It means so much to me to be able to work for a company where I feel like we're making an impact in the world. We're working hard, and we're working long days and many hours and traveling and doing all these things that take us away from our family. But when you're away from your family, you know that the impact on the world is more than we know and more than probably we'll ever know. So it means so much to me to work for a company like LEC. I also am very proud of our company. I think we do a lot for our industry. We have been at the forefront of design and product innovation for years. And I think to see other companies kind of follow some of the things we've done shows that you've done something great if other people are wanting to do it too. And, I'm proud that we have become a company, or are a company, where people can come to us and say, there's a void in our industry and we need XYZ, and you're the first people that we thought of that can do XYZ. So don't listen, Augie, in production, because we ask you guys to do some really special things. But our company, I'm so proud to work at our company, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to be here. for as long as I have, and it warms my heart to go to a spa and see Living Earth Crafts products there, or to hear from people on the phone that were at a hut in the Maldives on a Living Earth Crafts table, and they loved it so much they had to have one at their house. Those are
Totally.
just great calls to have.
Yeah, I get super proud too when I see our products in the spas.
Yeah.
And we are also super grateful to have you.
Oh, thanks.
Well, there you have it. Thank you, Erica. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow us on social media and stay tuned for upcoming products and events and news. So, bye.
Bye. Thanks.